War plagues the Perseus system. Planets fight over resources and fling the bodies of young idealists at each other to gain an ounce of platinum. Data privacy is breached. Justice is served heated unevenly from the microwave, and leaders struggle to keep their pants on.
But this isn't a show about all that. We've heard enough about human suffering, human violations, human pain. This is a show about three kind humans traveling in their dinky spaceship, helping people hang up pictures and fix leaky toilets. This is about three friends, their non-Newtonian cat, and the weird little alien they find along the way. This is Epic Space Chores. Three people stand shoulder to shoulder, dressed in matching red t-shirts declaring, "We can do it!" The shortest is Sonia, a cheerful young woman with brown hair pulled into a messy ponytail and as many bracelets up her arms as possible. They clink when she waves. Next to her is Eddie, a beefcake of a man, handsome and muscular and smeared with dirt from tripping on his way up the driveway. The last member of the trio is an older woman with perfectly curled hair that's more gray than brown, cherry red lipstick, and several poke-and-stick tattoos up her arms and around her neck. This is Val, their fearless leader.
Hello, I'm Val, of Val's Handy Helpers.
Oh, hello. You're a little late. I thought I scheduled you for 30 minutes ago.
That's my fault. Sorry. I put the wrong coordinates into the computer.
Oh, that's okay, I guess. Did you see the notes? There wasn't an option for asteroid cleanup?
Landscaping is close enough. Do you mind showing us where it landed?
Sure, it's just around here.
Val's Handy Helpers, your heroes. Regular schmoes about to be thrust into a magnificent adventure.
Are you sure the three of you can handle it?
I'm positive, ma'am. We've handled all sorts of things over the years.
I'm sure it's just...
I know Sonia and I are small, but we can pull our weight. And Eddie can lift everything you own with one hand. I don't think a small asteroid is going to give us any trouble.
All right.
The client leads them into her backyard. It's a lovely oasis. There's a little fire pit with several comfy chairs, lots of pots full of seasonal flowers, and right in the middle... Oh dear.
The asteroid's here, right in the middle of my heirloom tomatoes.
There is indeed an asteroid in the middle of the tomatoes. It's the size of a small car and oddly smooth. Tomato guts drip from its sides.
No problem. Sonia, go grab the wheelbarrow. Throw the laser cutter in there, too.
You got it.
Just a wheelbarrow?
I loaded the wheelbarrow with all the tools I thought we'd need. Where would you like us to dump the remnants?
I thought you'd haul it away.
We can. It's an extra fee.
Oh, well, over there is fine then. How long do you think this'll take?
Eddie?
Val's Handy Helper's resident strongman gets to work. Eddie circles the asteroid and taps it a few times. Is it just me, or does it sound more metallic than rocky?
Oh, 3-4 hours?
Right. I have to go to work, but you have my number. Let me know if you need anything.
Thank you. They never read the disclosure about hauling stuff away.
Maybe you should make the font size bigger.
It's right at the top. In red. What do you want me to do?
Ugh, this is so heavy.
Sonia drops the wheelbarrow handle. The big utility wheelbarrow is full of power tools, gloves, and shovels. The three of them size up the weird-looking asteroid. It looks more like an overcooked bean than anything else.
Where should we start, Val?
Everyone take a corner. We'll pay off the air filtration system fixes today.
With a lot of sweat.
Are there even any edges on this thing?
Eddie grabs a rotohammer and sets it against the asteroid. It bangs off, denting the rock. Wait, what? denting rock?
Metal?
Oh boy.
This is gonna be a pain.
Sonia digs through the wheelbarrow and pulls out the laser cutter and some crazy-looking pliers.
Is the diamond cutter in here too?
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Eddie wraps his knuckles against the object.
Ugh, it's got some sort of film on it.
Grab the gloves too, Sonia.
Duh.
Val stops and gives Sonia a look.
Yes, boss.
Well, let's break down this weird metal asteroid.
Our intrepid heroes get to work. You might have guessed that the weird metal asteroid was not, in fact, an asteroid. Well, maybe it is an asteroid, as long as you define asteroid as anything flying through space. Earth is an asteroid. The sun is an asteroid. Val, Eddie, and Sonia have never heard of the Earth or the sun, though. In the Perseus system, the two suns are called Planius and Lorazin, although nobody remembers why. I could tell you, but that would probably rip a hole in space-time, so I'll refrain. Anyway, back to the asteroids. Are all suns asteroids? Is every spaceship an asteroid? By the time Tio Tenzin Ija crash-landed his exploratory Oak Bar spaceship into the heirloom tomato patch, I would certainly call it an asteroid. Space debris on an uncharitable day. Oh, you haven't met Tio Tenzin yet. Such a lovely fellow. Here, I'll let you do that.
Should we be saving this for scrap?
She didn't want to pay for Holloway.
I know, but look at this thing.
Sonia pulls out a vaguely tubular chunk from the wheelbarrow. She holds it for Val's inspection.
I don't know what this is, but it looks kind of like the engine part you replaced last month.
Huh.
I don't know what material it is. This whole rock is weird.
If the customer's not paying, we shouldn't...
It's hollow. Val, this thing is hollow.
I don't like this. It's too weird. Can we go? Who's ever heard of a hollow asteroid?
A hollow metal asteroid?
Hang on, Sonia.
No, come on, Val. You know this is weird, and we can walk away from whatever we want.
We should take some scrap, actually. This is weird. It doesn't look like anything I've seen before.
Eddie snaps off a chunk of the quote-unquote asteroid.
See, look at this bit. It reminds me of a little satellite dish, but it's got this weird tessellation pattern on it.
Val, please. What?
You're heavier than you look.
Get back!
Is it opening?
Isn't this so exciting? They have no idea what's about to come out. It could be a monster or a sexy demon. I love this part of the story. There's so much excitement. The moment of realization, the raising of stakes. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm ruining the moment, aren't I? Sorry about that. Here you go.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Hello?
Goodbye?
A door has opened on the side of the asteroid. A little alien crawls out of the asteroid that is actually a spaceship. He's small, bipedal like a human, but only 3 feet tall. He has an almost sloth-like face and short navy blue fur. His eyes sparkle up at the crew, huge rounded ears rotating and flicking constantly. One trains towards Eddie when he drops Sonia and squats down. The other ear rotates down and to the side like a nervous dog.
Oh, it's tiny. I think we're safe.
Spirits protect us. What is it?
I am an oak bar from a distant galaxy. My name is Tio Tenzin Ishaina.
He speaks English. Well, that's convenient. He's so polite. I love him.
My name is Val Adar. I'm a human.
I know. Well, I know you're human. A warm day to you, Valadar. Is this the center of Oak Bar civilization?
No. I don't know what Oak Bar is.
I went to a bar on Andromeda Station called the OK Bar.
Where is this Andromeda Station?
How are you alive in there? How long have you been trapped?
Oh, wait! I need to commemorate this. My mom will be so mad if I forget.
Tio reaches into the little bag at his side and pulls out something that looks suspiciously like a Polaroid camera.
Come here, humans. Get close. Get close. Say, shoulder.
Shoulder!
What?
Thank you, humans. My mom will be so happy to see that humans are alive and well.
Okay, I have twice as many questions now.
I suspected as much. I have prepared a briefing sheet for first contact.
An alien? We just made first contact.
It's true. Humans have expanded to a new solar system, but nobody has found even a hint of intelligent life before now. Some people argue that the weird six-legged cows that are native to this planet are intelligent, but they're wrong. They eat whatever's in front of them. Grass, metal, concrete, whatever. They're like living garbage disposals. They never blink. They eat a person if you laid still too long. But this little alien is different. He disappears back into the asteroid to retrieve his prepared statement.
Wow. Are we gonna be famous?
What are we gonna do? We have to tell someone about this.
I think we're hallucinating. I'm gonna check the asteroid's gas levels. Should have done that hours ago.
Val digs around in the wheelbarrow and brandishes the handheld scanner. She starts doing laps around the asteroid. Tio comes back out with a little shoulder bag. In his hands is a single piece of paper that's completely covered in strange symbols.
Hi, my name is Eddie. What did you say your name was again?
My name is Tio Tenzin. My friends can call me Tio, and since I'm sure we're gonna be best friends, you can call me Tio. I'm very pleased to meet you, Eddie.
This is my friend, Sonia.
Hello, Sonia. You're very small for a human.
Hi. You're very small in general. How do you know about humans? And who taught you English?
Oakbar have been aware of humans for thousands of years. We used to live here in this solar system, after all. Do you call it Perseus now? I learned English from all the radio signals you guys beam all over the place. Lots to study. I spent the first couple years of the trip practicing.
Put in this piece of crap scanner.
Val smacks the scanner.
No significant levels of nitrous oxide? That can't be right.
I am not a hallucination, Valadar. I have traveled very far to meet you.
How far, exactly?
Well, I'm not sure. A long way. I'm an explorer.
Tio smooths a sheet of paper.
I am looking for the ancient center of Oakbar civilization. We settled here a very long time ago, according to my research. This used to be all there was of Oakbar. This galaxy, that is. But the center of civilization has been lost knowledge for generations, but no longer. I took this experimental ship all the way back here to find it. And I need your help.
How? We're just regular people.
Exactly!
Wow, who knew those little lungs were so strong?
I need ordinary humans to help me. I can't get all bogged down in politics or being studied or worshipped or anything like that.
Oh, no. We can't do that.
I don't see what the harm of it could be.
He's very cute.
Do you guys realize what's going on here? This is first contact with a real alien. I'm so sweaty. Oh no. This is history. Shouldn't we, tell someone?
What follows is a long and boring conversation about if Tio technically belongs to their client, or if they should alert Galactic NASA, blah blah blah. This is a podcast about some friends and an alien. It feels like a waste of everyone's time to pretend they aren't going to take Tio with them to explore the galaxy. They are decent people, after all. How could you say no to such a cute little alien? So let's just fast forward through the arguing and wow, surprise, they're going to do an adventure. Let's rejoin them after they finish demolishing Tio's spaceship. They decide to take the scrap to use, or hide, to better protect Tio from scientists. Val sends a note to the client. The work is done. We've hauled away the scrap free of charge as a one-time special. I hope you will consider Val's handy helpers in the future. It's funny to think about the first alien spaceship turned into scrap parts and scattered around the solar system. Humans have a lot of spaceships, though. Val owns a small second-hand ship with just enough room for 3 tiny crew rooms, a common area, and cargo storage. She's upgraded it with a fancy electric towing net and pays Eddie a little extra to keep the crew fed. The The red paint is faded, and the name on the side is nearly scratched out. The Lady Kriller. Yes, Val hates the name. But it's bad luck to change a ship's name, you know.
So this is the Lady Kriller. Home sweet home.
What's sweet about it?
Tio turns to the nearest door handle and tries to take a bite.
Don't eat that. Home sweet home is an expression. It just means you like your house, or ship, or wherever you live.
Oh. Help,
You got it.
please.
I'm busy. I've got Tio on my shoulders. You've got the wheelbarrow.
Sonia struggles with the heavy wheelbarrow, dragging it up the ramp into the ship's cargo storage. Eddie is indeed carrying the alien, who looks thrilled. They go up the loading ramp and enter the spaceship proper. The lower level is the cargo hold, which is packed to the ceiling with tools and equipment. On the left side is a ladder up to the common room. There is a small kitchen, bathroom, and doors to 3 bedrooms. On the far side of the common room is a hatch up to the bridge. Eddie pops it open and hoists Tio up.
This is the bridge where Val flies the ship.
Your ship has multiple rooms? My ship was only 1 room.
I know. We just spent the afternoon dismantling it. Are you sure you're okay with that? I guess there's no going back now anyway.
It was meant to be a one-way trip.
How are you going to get home?
A way will appear.
Where did you say home is?
Oak Bar is in the Ouija spiral.
I've never heard of that.
Me either.
I grabbed sodas for everyone. Except I don't know what you can drink, Tio.
I am an omnivore, like humans.
Oh, good. I bet you don't have grapes wherever you're from, though. This is a soda made from them. It's a delicacy.
Oh, I would love to.
Orange for you, Eddie, and cola for us, Val.
Oh, this is fantastic! I never expected my first meal in human worlds to be so fizzy. You were right. We do not have anything like this at home.
Nice idea. We'll finally get rid of all that grape soda from the pack.
It's not my fault they only sell orange soda in packs with grape.
And the problem's solved. Let's hope 2 dozen cans of this stuff won't kill the little guy.
Ah! What is that? What is growing out of it?
That's just Beans. He's a cat. Where are you, bud? Come on out.
A cat. I heard a radio broadcast about those. I thought they were monsters.
He is a little monster, aren't you?
A huge fluffy cat leaps out from under the console and winds his way between everyone's legs. His fur is mottled orange, black, and white, and his tail is solid black. His nose twitches and turns to Tio, who is barely twice his size. He begins purring and walking towards Tio.
Will it eat me?
No, sorry. I was being silly. He's very friendly. The worst he'll do is lay in the middle of the hallway or sit in your lap when you're about to stand up.
Don't you have pets at home?
Pets? I have family who raise animals for meat.
Val, I never want to go to wherever he's from. A world without pets?
I don't really think that's an option anyway, Eddie.
Oh, phew.
Oh, Tio, be gentle. Cats are fickle.
So it is a monster.
No, I mean you can touch him gently.
Oh, Beans is very soft. I thought all this would be spiky.
Beans loves to be stroked on the top of his head.
The cat is vibrating. Is it okay? Oh no!
Beans has melted. Literally, he's a non-Newtonian cat. You know, those substances that you can hit and they're solid but are too liquid to pick up? Yeah, the cat is that. Don't ask me how or where he came from. Also, don't try to hit him. Beans came with the ship. He's Val's baby. And as Tio pets him, he purrs and looks more and more like a fluffy puddle.
This is ridiculous. An alien on my ship?
Where to now, Captain?
I think we need to take this alien to the center of civilization.
I don't know where that is.
Me either.
The center is supposed to have a huge garden with all sorts of art and a theater and a palace. Have you been there?
I don't think it exists anymore. I've been all over this system and I've never seen such a thing.
Oh, This is gonna be harder than I thought it was gonna be.
What about Cilia 5? It's the closest to the suns. It's probably the center of the system.
But Rizuma is in the middle, and it's where the most people live.
I'm with Eddie on this one. Cilia 5 isn't really hospitable. Isn't it covered in sand? I don't think anyone even lives there.
Not sand, but Cilia 5 is plagued by massive dust storms that scrub the surface clean. A few scientists live there, studying the... dirt, I guess?
There's no way the center of some ancient civilization is on Cilia 5. I don't think you can even fly there without a permit. Let's head for Rizuma. There's better work there anyway, and we still have bills to pay.
Yay! Can we stop at Poppy's while we're there?
Ooh, yes, can we?
If I say yes now, will you not bother me about it the entire time?
Pinky promise.
Fine.
Woohoo! Hot dogs! Hot dogs! Hot dogs!
And so the crew leaves whatever suburb they're in and fly for Rizuma. What do you think, dear listener? Is Tio's ancient civilization on Rizuma? Of course not. But have you been to Rizuma? It's lovely this time of year. The Lady Kriller glides into orbit around Rizuma with only mild shaking from half-broken parts waiting their turn for repairs. Rizuma is the capital of the Perseus system and the metaphorical center of human civilization. From their vantage point, it's sunrise on Rizuma. The biggest city is creatively named Rizuma City. I guess the colonists didn't wake up the PR team from cryosleep first. It takes a couple of hours for the Lady Kriller to coast down through the atmosphere and land. Rizuma City's tourism district is famed for its huge botanical gardens, expensive snacks, and cheap souvenirs. Botanical garden is kind of misleading for our purposes. It is a garden, but the gardens are built on the husks of ancient colony ships. It's one of those things that are so commonplace that you stop thinking about how amazing it is. Like cell phones or cars. I go to work every day in a machine that explodes dinosaur bones. My apartment overlooks a several thousand-year-old ship that's traveled here from another galaxy. My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents were cryogenically frozen embryos 2 blocks away from where I poop. You know how it is. The gardens are beautiful, though. It's winter on this hemisphere of Rizuma, so they're not, say, spectacular. Lots of bare twigs, old mulch, pipes exposed for maintenance. Val, Tio, Eddie, and Sonia peer through the fence into the gardens.
This is terrible.
It wasn't quite that bad.
You'll love it in the spring, I promise. We'll come back if you're still around.
Oh, I'll be around. It'll take years for the next Oak Bar to reach us, and I don't even know if their ship will be a two-way situation.
The next Oak Bar?
I'm not the only explorer. They're sending us in waves.
Oh, spirits. That'll be interesting.
Okay, hurry up. I only paid for an hour of parking and I don't want the Lady Kriller to get towed.
Val takes off towards the entrance with long strides. Tio struggles to keep up with Val. One of Eddie's baseball hats with a logo for the Swooping Ravens slips down over his eyes.
My hat keeps falling over my face. I can't see.
Sorry, bud. This is the best way to make you not look like an alien.
Ugh. It's a very silly hat, and it's squishing my ears. I can't hear very well.
I'll keep trying to think of something better. For now, this covers those big ears of yours and shades your face. You're so short that I don't think anyone will look much closer than that.
You humans are too tall.
Maybe you're too short.
Eddie and Sonia exchange worried looks behind Val's back. Pissing off an alien within a few hours of making first contact seems like a bad idea.
Val, what are we looking for again?
The center of Oakbar civilization!
The info center.
What about churros?
Churros.
Oh, there they go. Off in search of churros.
What are churros?
A gamble. Either the best thing you've ever had or a disappointing oily mush.
Oh, we have a treat like that on Oakbar. Moshar. It's made with a fruit that's either the sweetest thing you've ever had or so bitter it makes your tongue want to jump out of your head. It comes in a little crunchy candy. You buy a whole bag and just kind of hope for the best with each one.
Val stops walking and looks at Tio. Really looks.
That seems unnecessary.
It's gambling, isn't it? That's a very human thing.
You know what, kid? You're right. It is gambling. Here, this way.
Eddie and Sonia stand in line for churros at a cart on the side of the street. Half a dozen other people wait with them, sleepily waiting for their breakfast. They eye each other, waiting for the other to say something first.
Our new friend is very different.
Ah, yes, our friend. I can't decide what to make of him.
He's so cute. And he loves my cooking.
We all love your cooking. I don't think Val likes him very much, though.
Really? I've never seen Val do anything she doesn't want to do. I don't think she'll let a new friend on board if she didn't want to.
You're right. Spirits, what a day.
Is there a spirit for aliens?
Saturn, maybe? The spirit of adventure?
There are a dozen major religions across the Perseus system, but Sonia believes in spirits. It's less of a religion and more of... how do I explain this? A reflexive superstition. Here on Earth, if you say something you don't want to happen, you knock on wood. In the Perseus system, if you get a raise, you thank Vond, the spirit of wealth and prosperity. I don't think most people would claim to believe in the spirits, but Sonia isn't most people. She's always believed the spirits are real. After all, how come they're so present in the cultural consciousness? There's a few religious scholars who have a lot to say on the front, but I'll be honest, their books got lost in the mail and I never read them.
Maybe we need a new spirit for Tio.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
The spirits have always been around. They represent the things that have always been important to humanity, or the planets themselves.
Huh.
They shuffle forward in line.
What are we going to do when we go to work? Surely someone will notice he's an alien.
I don't know. Keep making him wear hats, keep him away from clients.
I get why he wants to stay secret.
Oh yeah, there's no way he wouldn't turn into an ambassador at best and a science experiment at worst.
I wonder if all Oakbar are like him. I don't think he'd make a very good ambassador.
Why not? He's so charming.
He is. He's growing on me really fast, but I don't know. The first human we would send to meet aliens would know a lot more about aliens.
Maybe they didn't have a ton of options of people, or aliens, who were good enough astronauts.
Could be.
Eddie hit the nail on the head. Oakbar Society loves for their members to specialize, and since Tio is a capital E explorer, he got to make the trip. Good for him. It's finally Eddie and Sonia's turn to order churros.
Can we have 4 classic churros, please?
And 4 chocolates.
Sonia turns wide-eyed to Eddie, then shrugs. Churros are delicious after all. Sonia pays, then takes the fresh churros and starts heading back toward the botanical garden.
Oh, we gotta run to Poppy's too.
Oh, you were serious about that? I don't know if I want a hot dog for breakfast.
Obviously, we have an alien friend to expose all the wonders of human culture to.
Can't argue with that.
Eddie and Sonia continue on their quest for food. Val and Tio trek through the heavily manicured entrance garden, passing several art installations of naked women dancing and old men contemplating orbs. Also a very weird abstract statue whose plaque reads, "Children accessing the internet for the first time," but looks like a puddle of blue slime and a swirl of clear plastic. The trail leads them up into one of the colony vessels, the Persephone. The ticket booth is just inside the entrance of the ship. A bored-looking man sits behind the counter. The garden isn't very busy first thing on a winter morning.
How many?
2.
Is your kid under 10?
My what? Oh, yeah, he's, 8?
I'm not 8.
You sure about that?
He's my nephew, okay? Last minute babysitting.
I'm 44.
Okay. Kids under 10 get in free, so
Yeah, he's definitely under 10.
1 ticket is 20 credits.
Here.
Val reluctantly pays the entrance fee and escorts her very old child through the turnstile. The interior of the Persephone is a labyrinth of museum displays, blocked-off corridors, and interactive displays. Unfortunately, our friends are not very interested in human history at the moment, and they walk past it all. They emerge out the other side of the award-winning museum and into the central garden between all 3 colonial ships. Despite being an outdoor garden, it's almost claustrophobic. The 3 colonial ships are arranged in a triangle around the garden. They're huge, nearly half a mile tall. Behind them loom the skyscrapers of the city, nearly blocking out the sky altogether. Bushes reach vertically, like spindly fingers, dying near the ground where there just isn't enough light to go around. Trees grow thin and tall, reaching for the pale blue sky. There isn't any wind in this central place, and the ships block out all the noise from the city, so the only sound is the quiet voices of other groups in the garden.
Okay, this way. There's a monument in the center. Maybe that's it?
I'm so excited! It's been such a long journey to get here. The center of civilization at my fingertips? Who knows what mysteries I'll uncover?
Uh-huh.
What secrets did my ancestors leave for me to discover? The ancient Oakbar traveled from this part of the galaxy for reasons that have been lost to time. I'm sure they left an explanation in this ancient center, and maybe the secrets of their travel? It took a long time to settle New Oakbar, and lots of people were lost to disease or fighting. I can't remember that part of my history lessons.
How did you end up being an explorer for the Oakbar? Shouldn't you know more about what happened?
They needed someone brave, and I'm the bravest.
You sure are.
Val's tone is so inscrutable. What does she really think of this silly little guy? In any case, they reach the center of the garden, a simple obelisk of white marble veined with green and beige. It points towards the sky in a double swirl, like a DNA strand. The tops come to fine points and are capped with platinum. It glints and shines in Val's eyes as she peers up at it.
Well, this is it. The center.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but is this it?
Yep, this is the center. The original human settlers landed here, more or less. The plaque says they built the gathering hall here first, and then town hall, and then a brewery, and then this whatever it is 100 years ago.
It's very human.
Yep. What were you expecting?
Well, I was expecting a monument to Oakbar. Now that I say that out loud, though,
Tio thinks that Oakbar are still important to humans.
When did the Oakbar leave the galaxy? I've never heard of them.
Oh, a while ago? Generations! I found the coordinates for here in a sleeper archive.
What's a sleeper archive?
An archive of things no longer considered important or real.
Like fairy tales?
Yeah, but I'm not the only one. Lots of Oakbar believe me.
Maybe we shouldn't tell Sonia and Eddie that part.
I'm gonna go look around the other side. Maybe there's something we're missing.
Okay, don't go too far.
Okay!
Tio wanders around the pillar, keeping his hat pulled low as he passes an elderly couple reading a sign. He looks back and forth, stops at the back of the pillar, knocks on it. Nothing. Tio keeps going, examining the fake bricks made of concrete, the dying shrubs, little plaques about flowers that aren't blooming right now, and some children that laugh and point to the alien's weird face. Dejected, Tio completes his lap around the garden and returns to Val.
I take it you didn't find the center of OK Bar civilization behind the pillar?
You don't sound surprised.
Our little alien friend, who's been so cheery all day, is crestfallen. His ears droop under his hat. He hunches over like a sunflower returning to the dirt at the end of fall. Val's shell cracks at the sight.
I'm sorry, kid. Today's been a lot. Arriving in a new galaxy, seeing so much new stuff. What were you looking for exactly?
The center! I don't know. Something like this. A monument? A big museum? But there's nothing about Oak Bar here. I thought humans would just know where it was. Maybe this isn't the center?
That's my guess. Let's go find Eddie and Sonia and see if they have any other ideas.
This is gonna be way harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Things tend to be, at least here in the Perseus system.
Things in Oak Bar were always fun and exciting. This is exciting too. It's a lot different though.
What's different about here?
Well, you have delicious fizzy drinks.
They exit the museum. Eddie and Sonia are waiting on a bench nearby. A huge bag labeled Poppies sits between them. A hot dog wearing a sombrero skateboards across the grease line rising from the bottom of the bag. Both Sonia and Eddie are double-fisting churros. Cinnamon sugar drips from Eddie's mustache. Sonia waves cheerily.
Did you guys find it?
No. Do you kids do anything but eat?
Rizuma just has all sorts of good food. Plus, everyone knows food doesn't taste as good in space.
Why would it? Who says that?
Everyone, I'm sure. Although Eddie's cooking is great.
Aw, thanks. But I'm not deep frying churros or packing sausages on the Lady Kriller.
No. No, you are not.
Then my point is made. I needed a break anyway. Here, Tio, try this. You look sad. This'll make you feel better.
Where should we look next, boss? Should we try Cilia 5, since that's the closest to the center of the system?
What's wrong?
That means someone booked an appointment. We have to go to work.
Val pecks at the phone while Tio inhales the churro.
Good news, crew. It's Granny. She needs new screens put on her windows.
Oh, Granny, that's not so bad.
Granny?
Our best and oldest client. She lives way out at the edge of the system. It'll take us a day to get there. She pays extremely well, though, and she loves us. That's why she pays so much to travel out to her.
All right, let's roll out, friends. If Granny needs us, maybe we can flag some more regulars on the way back. Sorry, Tio, but we're gonna have to work. We can't just fly you around on your quest.
Oh, that's okay. I understand. I'll help.
Sure. Why not? Seems fair to me.
Giant bag of hot dogs in tow, the crew enjoy their churros and make it back to the Lady Kriller just as the parking pass expires and a fine is tagged to their account.
Ugh.
Val, Sonia, Eddie, and Tio lift off from the sparkling city of Rizuma, bonded by a tired, whatever pays the bills attitude, and a youthful sense of optimism and adventure. Who knows what strange things this odd crew will encounter? Who knows where the center of Oak Bar civilization is? Certainly not I. I'm on the edge of my seat. Until next time. Wait, what is this?
Tio's log. Oak date 90013. I have made contact with humans. They don't know where the center of Oak Bar civilization is, but that's okay. Oak Bar has been around for way longer than humans, so they still have a lot to learn. And I have a lot to learn about them. Did you know that humans build really tall buildings? It makes sense since they're so big, but everything goes so high. I haven't been up in one of those yet, but I'm nervous. But I think my new friends will take care of me. They're hiding me, and they think I'm a great astronaut. The humans gave me some bedding, and they're letting me sleep in the main room of their spaceship. It's like a sleepover, except by myself. Well, and the weird animal they keep on their ship. Beans is so strange. He's sleeping on top of me right now, except that he's slowly melting and vibrating. Purring! They call it purring. I'm going to have to get used to him, and a lot of other things here with the humans. I'm just so happy to have company again after being alone for so long. I know I was asleep, but I still know I was alone for years and years, you know. It's nice to have friends again.
Epic Space Chores was created by Maggie and Jesse Gardner. Val is played by Melissa Thomas. Tio is played by Betsy Joan LeClair. Eddie is played by Brandon Molina. And Sonia is played by Stephanie Gibbs. My name is Jesse Gardner, and I'm your narrator. Recorded at Rainbow Recording Studio. Written and directed by Maggie Gardner. Edited and composed by Jesse Gardner. Special thanks to Galen Hegna and Paige Acey. Thank you to all of our friends and family for the ongoing support. We hope to see you soon for the full first season of Epic Space Chores.